everyone. Um, Please bear with me if the quality of this video is a little bit hazy grainy. My phone is telling me that it's too hot, and so the picture quality will not be as good. Um, but it's just the sound, so feel free to just listen. You don't really need to look at me. Just tune in to what the guidance is that is being given. I've been sort of guided there just to jump on and say and add to the previous reading, which is for those that wish to learn to connect with spirit. Do not be put off if you do not receive something from the loved one that you wish to connect with. For many people, there can be one specific person that they are desperate to connect with. And so say this is a parent perhaps, and you have been desperate for a long time to hear from them, to know they're okay, just to connect. And you start on this journey, and that's your aim, that's your mission, that's your real one true desire. Please do not be put off if that is slow, if it's a slow build up, because it can take time. Sometimes the people we wish to talk to the most are the ones that it takes a long time to hear from. And that's nothing that you're doing wrong there. It's not that you haven't got the skills or you're doing it wrong. It's simply that there is a divine time and order for these things. So when the time is right for you to connect with that person, then it will happen. Please trust in that. And the reason this has been brought to my attention is last weekend, as I was saying in my earlier reading there, that we got together, some friends and myself, and we had a medium come, and he did some readings for my friends and family. And for one particular friend, she has been desperately waiting to hear from her dad. She has wanted this more than anything. And the story of it is 3 years ago, for her 40th birthday, I bought her as a gift the opportunity to go to this medium and have a reading done so that she could connect with her dad. Now, many things were happening at the time, and she just didn't feel strong enough. She didn't feel that that was something she could do yet. It wasn't just because of her dad. She just didn't feel that connection or that need to see a medium, and it just wasn't the right time. So 3 years have passed, and now she has done it, and it blew her mind because her dad came through, and the emotions were so there, and they were just powerful, they were profound. And she was saying, I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I'd done it then. And I said, but it has to happen when the timing is right. And I did say 3 years ago, he may not have come forward anyway. He may not come through yet. She may have had aunties and uncles and all sorts of grandparents and friends, perhaps other people queuing up. But the one person she was desperate to speak to may have just taken a back seat and not actually stepped forward anyway. So to me, everything happens for a reason and in divine timing. And you really do need to trust and have faith in that, because it's real, it's true, it's the way things unfold. And so the difference is, and what I was explaining to my friend is, this time, 3 years down the line, there's been a lot of growth there, a lot of healing, and things have happened. A lot's happened in 3 years. This time she was so excited. She could not wait to get this reading done. She couldn't wait. For the weeks were passing by. She was on a countdown. She was mega excited. And that's the difference. You're either ready and open to receive, or you're not. And there's no shame in that. There's no need to sort of knock yourself down or be hard on yourself because you're not ready, and what's wrong with me, why do I not want to talk to them, and none of that. Please don't be negative, don't be hard on yourself, because you need to learn, you need to grow and heal in your own time. And if that does take, as it did this way, 3 years to get to that point, then that's fantastic. That means you've done it in your own time and you've been slow about it. Better that than rushing in and plowing in there like a bulldozer and it not being the right time. And if she'd have gone 3 years ago, she probably would have come away feeling really sort of let down, deflated, rejected perhaps, because if he didn't step forward and that's the one person she was hoping to hear from, then she'd be questioning herself and thinking, what have I done wrong? Why did he not want to talk to me? And the difference is, now she was probably feeling in a better position in her life, a better state, and really feeling that desire to connect. and feeling confident in it, not being fearful of the connection or what might be said, just ready and open to receive. So trust in the timing. And my granddad, he took absolutely years to come through, and I'm talking years. I used to communicate with all my grandparents, all the friends, people that had passed over, and I kept thinking, why have I never heard anything from him? Is he not there? Does he not want to talk? Um, and when he did come through, and he came through via somebody else that did a reading for me, and I knew intuitively before she even said who it was for, I knew it was for me because this was in a group setting, but it then became a direct reading for me, and I just felt his energy. And at that moment in time, I knew he was also there. He was in the room. He had his hand on my shoulder, and he surrounded me with so much love, and it was pure, unconditional love. I think I mentioned this the other day. Had he have come forward with that sort of energy all those years previous, then I could not have handled that. To be honest, I wouldn't have even understood it, because I hadn't evolved enough in my spiritual journey to get to a point of even understanding what unconditional love means, how it feels. And to me, it is a feeling. It is an energetic feeling. And that is his energy. That is his signature. So I know now that if it's him stepping forward, I suddenly feel like I've been lifted up and cradled in somebody's arms. I feel so light. I feel so warm. It's almost like I've gone back in the womb, and I am safe, and I am protected, and I'm being held and being supported. So his unconditional love, his energy, his power, it just radiates out like the sun, and it encapsulates me. That is his mark. It's how he comes through. And as I say, if I was to be given that years ago, I don't think I'd have been able to handle that. As much as it sounds lovely now, back then I would have probably felt quite overwhelmed and confused. So there is a time for everything. And so, yeah, if you get somebody that you think, oh, well, it's lovely to hear from them, but this isn't the person I really want to speak to, have faith, have patience, just keep practicing and keep working with those other people, because they're there to help you. It might be that you spend, say, 6 months talking to one sort of family member, and because of that connection, that helps you find the confidence to sort of explore and practice, and to just build your faith and your belief in what's happening. And so that when that person that you're really, really desperate to connect with does come through, you are 100% ready to receive. You're not a skeptic. You're not sitting, anxious, on edge, a bit wary of what's going to happen. You're just open. You've already experienced some things, and you are just unguarded and, yeah, just willing to connect. So be kind to yourself. Appreciate that things take time. Persevere. 100%. Keep on going. You are doing a fantastic job. And even if you haven't started yet, you are doing a fantastic job, because you're here now. You're listening to this, and you're looking at perhaps other videos, books, whatever. You are wanting to engage with this energy, and it is something that you see yourself trying in the future. So well done. Give it a go and smile. Be happy, because it's fantastic. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye.